What started out as a small grassroots effort in 1948 slowly grew into a national movement that literally transformed how we think about people with intellectual and developmental disabilities and led to the birth of what is now known as the Arc of Philadelphia and PDDC. Our long-standing history and powerful collective voice has helped shape the service landscape for people with disabilities by focusing on the founding principles of independence, inclusion, self-direction, choice, and citizenship. 64 years later, the Arc of Philadelphia and its service partner, Philadelphia Developmental Disabilities Corporation, or PDDC, continues to advocate for the equal rights and human dignity of all individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. With newfound clout in the late 60s, the ARC joined with other organizations and arranged for a media campaign that shed light on the horrific conditions and abuses at state-operated institutions such as Pennhurst. Subsequent actions culminated in the ARC of Pennsylvania's Right to Human Treatment lawsuit, which eventually led to the closing of Pennhurst by the mid-80s. After more than 20 years of advocating for the rights and human dignities of people with disabilities, this once small grassroots movement realized one of its major goals: the right to education for all. The landmark Right to Education lawsuit, which resulted in the 1972 Park Consent Decree, in which children with mental retardation are entitled to a free public education, and ultimately the Education for All Handicapped Children Act. In 1990, Philadelphia Developmental Disabilities Corporation was formed to enable the agency to serve more people with greater freedom from labels. PDDC provided day programming services to people with disabilities, focusing on a mission of providing vocational training and opportunities for independent, competitive employment. The Arc of Philadelphia and PDDC's extraordinary legacy began more than 6 decades ago with a simple premise that people with disabilities were entitled to the same rights, human dignities, and pursuit of happiness as outlined in our national Constitution. Those early pioneers helped pave the way for the remarkable changes that would ensue. Changes that revolutionized how we treat people with disabilities. Changes that today empower people with disabilities to make choices and community connections that expand their independence and profoundly enhance the quality of their lives. It's been an amazing journey, but in the words of Eleanor Elkin, a longtime parent advocate and former president of the Arc of Pennsylvania, our work is not done.